Hi, this is Laura Hamilton, and this is my Getting Acquainted presentation. First of all, a little bit of background information about myself. I am a South Carolina native, born in Columbia, South Carolina, and a graduate of Richland School District 2 schools. I received my Bachelor of Arts degree in biology from Columbia College and my Master's in Secondary Education Science from the University of South Carolina. In addition to teaching in Richland School District 2 schools, I've also lived and taught in Nashville, Tennessee for several years. And I've also lived and taught in Rome, Georgia for several years as well. Currently, I'm teaching in Richland 2 at Richland Northeast High School, which happens to be my alma mater and a great place to teach. This is my family. That's myself and my husband, Troy, in the upper left-hand picture. And then my children, Meg, who also goes by Margaret, and Jordan. Meg is a current senior at Richland Northeast, and she'll graduate and then do her basic training at Fort Jackson in the middle of July this year, and then she'll do her AIT in Georgia. And once she completes that, she will start Appalachian State in the fall of 2018. My son Jordan graduated Richland Northeast High School last year, and he's currently taking a gap year to kind of discover himself, is what he tells us. And he's currently working full-time, and he's coaching soccer for Richland Northeast High School, also his alma mater. So he's at least being productive, and we're proud for that. When I first sat down to think about and reflect on my definition of research, quite honestly, that took me back to my master's degree when I spent many an hour in the basement of the University of South Carolina library in front of the microfiche machine. I think for a very long time I associated research with the microfiche machine because that seemed to be my resource for my research needs. But after reflecting further on my definition of research, I was able to come up with a much better definition of research other than the microfiche machine. In my opinion, research is the gathering of information and/or data to advance one's knowledge on a particular topic of interest or to address a particular problem. Research is methodical in its nature, in which the research process tends to follow a series of steps. Defining research from a science perspective, research typically attempts to support or refute a hypothesis. Research may also attempt to answer a specific question that is of interest to the investigator or scientist. In science, we refer to the scientific method as our research protocol that we follow when trying to answer a question, support or refute a hypothesis, or simply expand our knowledge about a particular topic that we find of interest. Research may involve techniques such as reading a specific literary source, such as a journal article, instruction book, newspaper article, or a textbook. Research may include viewing how-to videos, watching a documentary, or instructional video. Research may also include conducting formal interviews or surveys, or having discussions with individuals about a particular topic. Research takes on many different faces depending upon the situation. Research can also take place in a variety of settings, from educational to everyday life. Something as simple as watching a YouTube video on how to repair your Whirlpool dishwasher is yet another form of research. I'm most interested in researching the ways in which technology can be used in the science classroom to increase student engagement. This is because my district is currently implementing an initiative to increase student engagement in the classroom. They're actually using a tool called Elliot in order to do so. The observer comes in and simply rates the students based on their level of engagement in the classroom. This particular initiative is an attempt to increase student test scores in several areas, including those in high school biology. And the feeling is that if the students are engaged in the content, then they are, in fact, learning the content. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy.